There's something magical about a chord, and I'd like to try to demonstrate to you what that is. I'm going to start by playing 3 notes, and let me start with middle C. So I'm going to write a middle C just below the treble clef staff. Then I'm going to go up to a G, right above middle C right here. And then I'm going to go up to the E 1 octave above middle C, right up here. So let me play those 3 notes from left to right. C, G, E. And those 3 notes sound perfectly fine. But now I'm going to play those notes simultaneously at exactly the same time. So I'm going to write them over here on the left, and I'm going to stack them on top of one another. C, G, E. And now I'm going to play them at exactly the same time. Notice that there is a richness and a resonance to that sound when I play all 3 of those notes at exactly the same time that isn't there when I play them one after another. I play them one after another. Again, it sounds fine, but it just doesn't have that magic. And that gives us a little bit of a sense of what makes a chord so special. Now, there's a lot to learn about chords, and some of that we'll be doing this semester. Some of that you'll be doing over the rest of your lifetime. But I want to start with sort of a basic definition of what a chord is. For our purposes, a chord is going to be 3 or more notes that are performed simultaneously. 3 or more notes that are performed at the same time. So, for instance, let me demonstrate a couple of things that could be chords. Let me play an F, an A, and a C. So here's F, A, C. There we go. There are 3 notes that are played simultaneously. Let me find another chord made up of 3 notes. Here's one. C, G, and B. Not so different than the one that we started out with. Let me create a chord that has 4 notes. Let me start again on F. In fact, I'm going to use 3 of the notes that we used before. F, A, C. But now I'm going to add an E to that. F, A, C, E. There's a 4-note chord. Let me try a 5-note chord. So I'm going to make something a little bit more complicated here. I'm going to go all the way over to the right. And I'm going to have a D, an E, a G, an A, and a C. So that's a chord with 5 notes. It's a really rich and resonant sound. There are all kinds of possibilities, and we'll talk about some of them this semester. You'll learn others in upcoming semesters, and again throughout your entire life. But the first and the most basic chord I would like to start out with is the triad. And in the next video, we will learn how to make a triad.